So sometimes it's nice to just step back and start looking at the quote and seeing if you can just think of a phrase that seems like it somehow might work. So for example, I see this blank 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 M, maybe from itself as from the brilliant, so maybe not so much from itself as from the brilliant something, portrait, in, whatever. So I'm going to just start, because that phrase, not so much from itself as from the brilliant whatever, sounds like a decent turn of phrase in this quote. Again, completely guessing, but let's see what happens. As from the brilliant whatever. Truth, maybe? Derives, maybe? This looks like maybe strength here. S-T-R. Again, just guessing. Something, I'm going to guess truth derives its strength not so much from itself as from the brilliant portrait. And then we have, again, moves to something startle the imagination. Let's see if any of those guesses helped us down here. Third option sometimes. Don't know. Hyundai Ioniq or Dom Perignon. Jeez, that's a tough one. It's an image? Don't know. Oh, okay. What follows the plighting of troths? So you see the old-fashioned phrasing, plighting and troths, and this suggests that the answer itself is also going to be old-fashioned. So, what is plighting of troths? Well, a troth is a promise, a plighting is giving. I'm suggesting that this is maybe something that happens at a wedding. And what is an old-fashioned word for a wedding? Nuptials. N-U-P-T-I-A-L-S. Nuptials. So this sure looks like truth right here at the top. Truth, some derives its strength not so much from itself as from the brilliant. Oh, how about contrast? And we're filling in a lot down here. Okay, let me see what we have. We're going to have an author first, and then there's usually going to be a comma, which is not indicated in the puzzle. And then, so you have the author first, and then the title of from where the quote comes from. And this looks like common sense in chess. I'm just going to go with that. Common, right here. See, common sense in chess. See what happens. And this is most likely not right. Lasder. I think I might have mistyped something there, or that's the name. E period Laster. Not quite sure yet, but things may be changed. Surprising term for an extravagant shopper. How about spend? Spendthrift? I don't know why that's quite a surprising term, but let's go with spendthrift. Role in a medieval times show. Don't know. Body or being? Don't know. Sect or limb? How about offshoot? Again, lots of guessing, but educated guessing. Lots of educated guessing. All right, something's going wrong in here because word after human or before fly, we've got something messed up right here. But what we have here, eruptions, sure now looks like outbursts. Packed in a cedar chest. Don't know what that would be. I don't know who this person is. Paul someone. If I were a chess history buff, I would know, but I don't. Third option sometimes. Now that we fill in, again, there's so much synergy between the top and the bottom. Third option sometimes. I didn't know that until you fill in enough. So you've got this, that, or neither. N-E-I-T-H-E-R. All right, we are moving along. And let's see what we get up here. Truth, I'm going to still go with derives. Its strength, not so much from itself as from the brilliant contrast in modes, maybe? With what I'm going to go guess is, I'm going to guess here only, just because, again, a lot of these words, it's like there's only a certain things that you could logically fill in. Here we have apparently, true, this, and also in the quote, they don't tell you where the sentences end. So there could be a period right here. In other words, truth derives its strength not so much from itself as from the brilliant contrast in modes with what is only apparently true, period. They don't show you where the period is, but you just have to logically think of where a period might be. Now I'm going to guess again. This applies. I'm going to guess this applies to chess. Something more. Here's often. Okay, the something moves do not much startle the imagination. Do not much startle the imagination. The whattest moves do not much startle the imagination. The don't know, but we're filling in quite a lot here. All right, let's see what we have down here. Okay, roll in a medieval time show. It doesn't start with a D. This has got to be a K for night. That changes this to E. Lasker. So now we've got body or being. This is entity. And the computer changes everything so quickly for us, which is great. So endgame, lithium, at worst, spendthrift, knight, entity, Roth, castle, offshoot. This is all looking good. Okay, I actually now remember that there was a chess master named Paul Morphy, not Murphy. So I'm going to fill him in right there. Packed in a cedar chest is moth-proof. Outburst, nuptial, seventh earth word, at all in old-timey lingo. Know-how. N-O-H-O-W. Know-how. Word after human or before fly is sacrifice, not sacrifice. That we're going to keep Evites. We got Hyundai Ionic or Dom Perignon is an What? How can I be so... Well, let's check out what 139 is. Profoundest. Profoundest moves. And that import. Import. Of course, it's an import. There we go. Import. Good. I think we're in good shape here. Let's read the clue. Or let's read the quote. Truth derives its strength not so much from itself as from the brilliant contrast it makes with what is only apparently true, period. This applies to chess, not horror often. The profoundest moves do not much startle the imagination. Okay, so something's messed up right here, and what would it be? What is it that is messed up? Well, let's see. Is this W correct? Yes. Is this H correct? Probably, but not necessarily. Is that U correct? Oh, it's an E. Magnus Carlsen, not Carlson. So let's make this one an E. And then we have fixed it down here. Now I think we're good. Truth derives its strength not so much from itself as from the brilliant contrast it makes with what is only apparently true, period. This applies to chess, where often the profoundest moves do not much startle the imagination. Dun da da da, and we're done. Emanuel Lasker, Common Sense in Chess.